In this video, we're talking about dilations. When you dilate something in math, you are making it either bigger or smaller. So whenever we use dilation, we always have to have a scale factor. Now you might be saying, how do I know if my shape's going to get bigger or smaller? Well, that depends on the scale factor that you have. If you have a scale factor larger than 1, you're going to enlarge your shape. So larger than 1, larger shape. And now we'll do the opposite. If it's smaller than 1, you'll reduce your shape. So if your scale factor is smaller than 1, you'll get a smaller shape. So I have 2 examples that I will show you. Say it tells me that I have a scale factor of 2. Now, all I'm going to do is multiply each length by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, and I'm just very roughly drawing it, and 4 times 2 is 8. So my new shape is going to be 4 by 8. Now, here's the thing. I need to label it. When I label my new shape, I label it as a prime. That's a symbol that I add right there. So now I know, oh, I started with this shape, and then I got this shape. So my scale factor must have been bigger than 1 since my new shape is bigger. That's why it's so important to always have your prime symbol. So you know which is your new shape, which shape got dilated, and what was your original shape. So we'll go over here and look at this example. Say I have a scale factor of 0.5. Now I know this number is smaller than 1, so it's going to be reduced. My new shape, B prime, will be reduced. 10 times, because with a scale factor we always multiply, 10 times 0.5 is 5. Now I have to do the same thing to the 6. 6 times 0.5 is 3. And I go ahead and label it with my prime symbol so I can remember which one I started with and which one got dilated. In these next 2 examples, I already have my original shape. I have A and B, and then my shapes have already been dilated. I've got my A prime and I've got my B prime. So in these examples, I'm going to show you how to find your scale factor from 2 shapes. Now, when we were given an original shape and then given a scale factor, we multiplied. So we're going to do the opposite. Since we're given our original and our prime, we're going to just divide. Now the really important part is that you divide your prime by your original. That's why it's so important to always have your symbols. So it will look like this. A prime divided by A. And that will give me my scale factor. Now the other really important part about this is make sure you do the corresponding sides. So if you're going to do the length with A, make sure it's the length with the A prime. And same with the opposite. So I'm going to do the length. I put my 6 first and then my 12. Because that's my A prime, that's my A. Now, 6 goes into 6 1 time, 6 goes into 12 2 times, so my scale factor is a half. Now if I look over at the B, I'm going to do the same thing. Prime divided by original. But this time we have B prime divided by B original equals your scale factor. So same thing as the A and A prime, I need to do corresponding lengths. This time, I'm going to do the width. So I'm going to take 9, because that's in my prime rectangle, divided by 3. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So this scale factor is 3. Quick recap of what we just learned. We learned that to dilate a shape, you need a scale factor. If your scale factor is bigger than 1, your shape gets bigger. If your scale factor is smaller than 1, your shape gets smaller. Now, if you have 2 shapes and you're trying to find the scale factor, you are going to do the prime over your original, and that will give you your scale factor. And that's what we learned in this video. See you in the next one.